Me too. I don't like that. It doesn't feel good. So why would we? That's how you love them already.
Can I be so honest? That's like my dream frog.
If that's the second largest frog in the world, So the largest frog in the world is called the Goliath frog. And if your name is petite, if your name is Goliath, you're generally very, which is why I named him Chunchu. You want to get a picture of him? I'll hold him still.
That you're really proud of, please send them to me.
Oh my goodness, can I?
So Chris, I want to say, touch an animal, which please note that he has not. They'll sit on their hands.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure. Got it.
So
we're not much of a look.
Yeah, we have to be invited. Yeah, he's beautiful, isn't he?
I'm so jealous.
Really? Yeah.
Chris, if you have
Some basic things, but he's
one hunk of a frog.
he's the second largest in the world. So I appreciate your. I'm going to show you something cool. Can everybody say the word adaptation?
Adaptation.
Every animal has certain things that help them to be who they are, do what they need to do so they can survive in their natural
Habitat.
Yeah.
Correct. He should be an
Crow, literally.
strategy. Some of the adaptations are things that animals have, like, watch his eyelid. I'm not going to hurt him, but you'll notice that he has an opaque or
Covers
he
it.
can see through it. Michael too. I want to
Handled baby.
Brandon.
The name is familiar.
She, well, her main thing is livestock. That's like who I like for sure.
Cool.
Livestock. She's a
You talk-
like livestock has a special.
There's a lot of good people out there, and if we should strive to be one of them, we're on the right track.
I'll show you some pictures of the animals.
Cool. So, if you would like to touch Chancho, I need you to understand something. Feel a little bit wet, okay? He's an amphibian. If he gets too dry, he's going to die. I don't want somebody to touch him and then say, ew, that's gross. So I just want you to know how it's going to feel so that I don't then surprise you, okay? Because I think when people say gross, they kind of surprised and it's what comes out of their mouth. Be more thoughtful than that and understand that he has to be the way that he is. He's an amphibian. So when you feel him, what does he feel like? An amphibian. But what do people often say? Ew, he feels weird.
Slime.
Does he feel weird or does he feel like an amphibian?
Amphibian.
Okay,
Amphibian.
not all amphibians feel the same. So what does he feel like? An African bullfrog, right? So when you touch him, is it weird or is that the way he's supposed to feel?
It's
So if you don't
Jeremiah.
want to touch him, don't. I'll explain it. Okay? A little bit moist because he's an amphibian. A little bit cool to the touch because he's cold-blooded and you are amphibians-blooded, mammals warm-blooded. Okay? So when you
Are birds warm-blooded too?
Oh,
a trickier one, yeah, that's a trickier one, and I'm not going to go there because physiologically they're a bit different than the mammals and the reptiles and amphibians. But I would say closer to warm-blooded than cold-blooded. Yeah. Yes.
Did you know there are only a few certain species of sharks that are warm-blooded? The majority of them are cold-blooded. Everybody thinks we're all cold-blooded, but
So-
actually great whites are warm-blooded.
I know a lot, but I don't know everything. But what I did learn recently is there's another ocean creature that I thought was always cold-blooded, but I learned from a friend of mine that that's not always true. You want me to tell you, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell me,
It's a sea turtle.
mm.
And if I remember correctly, it's a leatherback sea turtle.
oh yeah,
And the leatherback sea turtle has to swim out in the ocean in cold waters at
Mhm.
I
times.
was learning about them yesterday.
Cool. So, who would like to touch the African bullfrog? So here's the way I'd like you to do this. If you'd like to touch, I'd like you to stand up, but stay where you
Ribbit.
are. If you don't want to touch, stay in your seat. Okay? If you want to touch, you're going to take your whole hand like this. I don't teach this. And
I
don't teach
solemnly
this,
swear.
because this isn't how we are going to be gentle, right? What makes us gentle? One finger?
No.
Two fingers?
No.
Or our brains?
Our brain.
You must think about it, right? So I don't teach this, and I wish people would stop. Let's
that's
teach-
what I do the same
Take
thing.
this with you into
What?
your
Well, I've had
future.
kids come with me like when we do our stuff and they're like 2 fingers. It's like, no, just go careful with your whole hand.
That's the way I teach, but most places don't teach that. Most places are teaching this or this. I work with so many kids. I had a 2.5-year-old girl at a birthday animal set just before I came. First I explained it, and then she watched the older kids do it. So we can be a mentor, right? We can help the younger ones to grow up to be gentle. So for this one, you're not petting it. The chinchilla, pat, okay? Just pat.
Cat.
Pat. the frog.
Pat the frog. All right, think.
You just want to look, I can hold, you don't have to. Yes, ma'am. I'll hold it back further.
I just look.
That's fine, that's fine. You don't have to touch something to love it, you know? And there are a lot of kids that they want to touch everything, and they don't even want to know what it is. They just want to touch it, right?
That was awesome.
Oh, I like to hear you say that because I've heard other people say other things, like it's rude, or it's rude. It is rude, I agree.
It's different
But
on
I
a
think
good
sometimes
way.
they don't mean to be rude, they're just surprised and that's what comes out, but that's rude, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better if we got surprised and something nice came out of our mouth? I think that would be much better, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, if it was different, but in a nice way.
The only time I say weird is
Well, and some of us can use that word in that way, but when the children said that I was weird when I was a little kid, do you think they were being nice? No.
No.
They said that I was weird because I loved frogs, I loved salamanders, I loved toads, and I loved snakes. But you know what? I loved life. All of it. Awesome. You want to try it now? Try it to hold you, just like this, and a gentle tap just like that. Yes, ma'am. That's the way. Cool, right? You just touched one of the biggest frogs in the world. Wow. His name is Chancho, which means pig, as I mentioned, because he eats like a pig, so he can get very big, so he can sleep for 2 years. I've got a lot of respect for that. I have a hard enough time getting 8 hours of sleep, which I would love to get every night.
I wish I was him. I wish
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I was Chancho too, so that way I could skip a day to school if I want to skip.
Do you have a question about the frog, Ian?
Well, what bugs does he eat?
Oh.
So, when we're in preschool and kindergarten, we learn that frogs eat what?
Insects.
Correct. And they catch them with what?
Their tongues.
But most of us learn that frogs catch what with their tongue?
Flies.
Flies. Remember that? That's what we learned. But I like that you expanded it to insects because frogs don't discriminate against the other bugs.
If it's wriggly,
They will
if it's
eat any of
frilly,
them that
they
they
crawl.
want. But that's not all they're eating. I watched a pickerel frog sitting right in front of the nest of some ground nesting bees, and every time one came out,
They're the frogs that we
ground
call
nesting
birds and
bees.
rodents.
Ground nesting bees.
Yeah, like American Bullfrog.
So that frog right there, do you think he got as big as he is by catching flies with his tongue?
No.
Oh, I've never seen that frog catch anything with his tongue. That frog can catch. So what do? They sit because he's not doing much jumping. But what did we learn in preschool? That frogs are good at what?
Waiting. Sitting
Well,
and waiting,
most of us, I
watching.
think we learned that frogs are good at say.
Camouflage.
What do they
Oh,
say?
ribbit.
So this is what we learned. Frogs jump. They say ribbit. They catch flies with their tongue, and they are green. Raise your hand if that's what you learned when you were a kid. All of us, right? My grandparents learned the same thing at a time that we teach children the truth about frogs, right?
Oh yeah.
Generations of misinformation about frogs. It's not helping us to love life or frogs. Frogs come in different colors, different shapes, and different sizes.
Because it's not easy being
Frogs speak
green.
different languages.
It's green,
if you
green.
remember back in the spring, you probably heard a frog.
Oh, it probably sounds more like that.
French people say bonjour.
Okay, frogs got a
Spanish people say everybody is. So that means that it's normal to be different. It's not weird to be different. It's normal.
Don't give a frog a book, you'll say Reddit, Reddit,
Good.
Reddit.
So frogs probably can do that in a big because the next is a tree frog. What does it have on its fingers and toes that allows it to stick to me or a tree?
Suction cups, stickers.
It has tiny little hairs that help it do that.
Suction
Gecko
cups?
has those.
Ah.
Those hairs are called setae. My tarantula, who is not with me, and my gecko, who is with me, they have setae on their. But the tree frog has.
Suction cups?
I'm so jealous.
Oh. Oh.
Clearly not green. There, not jumping anything in her life, because who's the one that's doing the calling?
The man.
Male.
Correct. And who is he calling for?
The female.
Correct. And so she's quiet. Eggs, they must meet so they can go together to lay those eggs together. Once they've laid the eggs, they leave. Babies must take care of themselves. This is part of what I think is so fascinating about these creatures. I haven't skipped through one. It seemed long, I didn't see one line.
It's not hot.
I can tell that. I can tell that. No. Could she be in Cambodia? Yes. Could she be in Vietnam? And she's very slight. What she's doing is massive. She has rescued, you're going to love this, about 200 elephants.
Wow.
That were being used for work, and they weren't being treated properly. And Lex has gotten 200. So I've got about 100 animals, but some of them are this big.
Yeah.
None of Lex's animals are this big.
I'll go.
Well, I'm going to tell you what she needs help with in a bit. I bet you will. I don't doubt it.
Can I go?
How do I drive there?
You should figure this one out. I got to figure it out for me, and then you're. Look up Lex. Elephant Mother. Okay, that's her nickname, Elephant Mother. Makes sense, right? She got 200 elephants and she's got a mother.
She's now mom.
I'm the father to some degree. I'm the parent, really,
That's
right?
how I feel about my
I'm not the mom, I'm not the dad, but am I the parent?
Yes.
To any
How
animal
much can
that
you
I
fit in your
adopt.
trunk?
Okay, so Lek needs help planting plants for elephants.
Yes.
And kids, I have gotten quite good at gardening.
Ooh.
Look and smell. You can pass that. There's water in it, so don't spill it. There's lemon verbena and basil and mint inside my bouquet, so that when you look at it, it looks nice.
Oh, it
But
smells
then
like
when
a
you
fart.
smell it,
Ugh.
it's like a fart.
I'm just kidding.
Everybody have farts like that. They'd be in business.
Yeah.
You know?
What species
Yeah.
is
Golden tree frog. So if you'd like to hold it, you guys were great with the first one. Stay in your seat. Put your hand like this. Put your hand on top of it. Okay? Yes? No? Maybe so? You see how he just put his feet like that? He tucked them in, that means he just settled in. His body. He just tucked his other foot in there. He's like hanging out. He's like, he feels safe. I appreciate it. Oh, I was going to go home with you guys. Half of that bouquet?
Yes.
And then the other half is going to my next birthday party, which I go to after I'm with you today. So I do it at least one program most days of the week. I've been giving a bouquet a day since June.
A bouquet a
I think
day.
I've given away 100 bouquets in the months since. So every time I go to a program, I give a bouquet to the people that I'm working with. So the last thing I do before I leave my house is go into my garden, which I love.
So you're gonna like this, I actually have a toad who has braces. Steps on her.
And you save that total.
Yeah, she's still
Oh
alive.
my god.
She doesn't know she's alive anymore, but that's okay. Her name's Maggie. I'll show you a picture later. She's got brain
The
damage.
first animal I ever rescued was a yellow-spotted salamander. It's now my logo. I rescued that creature when I was named that
She
salamander.
was poking with green cheese.
Well, she's breathing. Nope, she's not scared at all. She's happy. She's comfortable.
Thing that looks like it's kind of rainbow color.
Bring them home.
Ooh.
Can anybody tell me from their home to bring them to my home? I wasn't a bad kid. I loved them, but was I loving them in the right way?
No.
So this animal I adopted. If I could take it to Thailand, when I go to Thailand, I would. But I can't.
The only reason why I brought
Do you
Nuggie
wanna
into
hold
my
it just
house is because due to the fact that Nuggie was stepped on, Nuggie no longer can survive in the wild.
No, it sounds like it from what you're saying.
She can't hunt anymore, so I got her like pre-dead.
I see that
insects
you are
for
very
insects,
ready to
and
hold that
she
frog.
has
Little
like no
froggy.
motor skills, and she'll like shake a lot.
Well, good for you
But
for saving
I
that
love
animal's
her,
life.
so
Yeah.
she's happy.
And hopefully your kindness to that animal might help those kids to see things
Oh,
differently.
when I saw, it's a toad. Would you do that to the goat? They said no. Would you do that to the bunny that's here? They said no. I said, it's okay, so why are you doing this? And, I picked it up and I said, you just sit in here.
Watch this.
I bet the kid crying.
They weren't crying. They were just
Okay, my new frog. There. Up there.
I know.
Every time we go to track,
Oh.
we fly.
Oh my neck.
What is that?
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, hold on one second.
What is that?
So this is a
Does
giant.
anybody have?
There are many children younger than you that think there's a creature called the Geico. There's no creature called. That's okay. That's fine. There's no creature called the
Somebody
Geico.
knows that snacks
Did
are
he
here.
shave you 30%?
He hasn't saved me anything, this guy. No, he just cost me money,
Yeah.
space, and time. I'm waiting for him to give me something. Dude, is today the day that you're gonna give me something? How about $1 million?
He gives you love. He
Maybe,
gives you love.
maybe if I rub him like a. No, it's not gonna work.
Wait, where do you save him from?
So a lot of my animals were with people that didn't know what they were doing or weren't doing it well. Some of my animals were with people that it was even worse, like kids that were being too rough with the animals, like the chinchilla that you're gonna meet next. But first, let's see if we can get this one to eat a little bit of cantaloupe.
You said silicone.
All right, who wants to
likes
hold the
melon?
cantaloupe? Because the other side, and hold it like that. Yep. Okay. Oh, but come over here so your adoring fans can watch.
Look at it. He knows what's going on. He's so
So
happy.
his name is Rakadactyl.
Let's
So what is like to know? Us, we don't take food from people that we don't know. Of course, we have to be careful. We have to be safe, right? We don't know if this is a good person or a bad person. I believe that most people are good, but there are some people out there that are not. So we would who's in control of what he gets. But then I'm choosing somebody that he doesn't know. But I'm here to make sure this is safe for everybody, him and you. So now, he's never met you before, but you gave him something that he loves. So do you think that he's comfortable with people
You're
that he's
next
never met?
Yes.
Yes. So that's part of the, I don't want to say trick. It's not a trick. It makes sense. And you know about this.
Yes.
Through the work you
Oh,
do.
very well.
Okay. If you're comfortable with this, I'm going to put him right there.
I am more than comfortable if Miss Linda is willing to take a picture.
I have a feeling that he's going to take a picture, at least one.
Hold on.
Alright. He's like, I don't want to go.
No hands.
Yes, I can. He said, that was some good kill.
So this lizard would normally be sleeping at this time,
He's nocturnal.
which means he's nocturnal. So here's the challenge that I have for you. Don't tell everybody because you probably know this word. When an animal comes out during the day,
Oh, yeah.
you know it?
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Yeah.
Okay. There are very few people that know nictitating membrane,
Yeah.
that you did. And there are very, very few people that know the word diurnal, but you did, and I assume.
Yeah, I
you
did, yeah.
Since you know nictitating membrane.
Yeah.
There's diurnal, there's nocturnal, and there's crepuscular.
Most people don't know that either. So
Is
does
that-
everybody say crepuscular?
Crepuscular. Is that
Crepuscular
evening?
is sunrise and sunset. And
Yeah.
if I could choose what I am, do you know what I would choose?
Wow.
That.
Crepuscular. Because crepuscular is when the sun is rising and when the sun is setting. Raise your hand if those are two of your favorite times of the day. But a lot of us don't get to see the one in the morning because we have not risen.
I've seen the sunset rise.
You've seen the sun rise.
No, I have to get up early and see the
I saw it
sunrise
this week because
before I go to work.
Because I'm beautiful city going in heights.
So his Latin name?
In the morning.
Say again?
So I get to see.
Every morning?
Do
Every
you go
morning?
every morning to see the sunrise?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Thanks, buddy.
Yesterday morning I got up
You'll
at
see he's got a little scratch there, but if you
Well, I have to get up early in the morning so I see the sunrise.
don't have, hold on one second. I don't have time to let everybody hold. I
Aw.
want to show you what I've got.
Okay.
But I do want you to get to touch.
Okay.
You got to stand as the for the group to hold this one. Somebody else will get to do that with another, okay? So if you want to touch, I want you to. And I want you to understand, when you touch, if you touch, it's going to feel, well, you tell me what it feels like. I'd like to hear from you.
Scaly.
Because I had children tell me that touching a chinchilla is like touching a cloud, and I've never touched a cloud, so I was surprised when they said that. But I was like, gosh, you must be using your imagination, right?
Geckos are like really soft.
My hedgehog, I've had preschool kids tell me that petting the hedgehog was like petting a hairbrush. I was like, God, that's a good one too. So I want to hear what you have to say.
Okay.
What does it feel like to you? Okay? There's no wrong answer. What does it feel like to you?
A lizard.
Like a gecko.
That would be an appropriate answer.
Feels like a gecko.
That is an appropriate answer. Guys, use your whole hand. Use your whole hand.
Feels like sandpaper.
I'm going to ask you to hold off on sand just so everybody can use their own mind to figure out what they think. And then I'm
Feels
gonna-
like a dragon.
So you didn't hear.
I suddenly turned deaf for 2
You didn't hear what
seconds.
Max just
I was
said, right?
suddenly deaf. I didn't hear anything.
What?
But I want to hear what you think.
What?
I want to hear what you think. So that's a little bit too much. It's one hand, gentle. and slow. That's the way.
Can you try and put them on my shirt, please?
Only if you ask, oh, you see, you did. I was going to say, only if you ask nicely, but you did.
Wow.
You all right with that? That looks pretty good in that capybara hubbard shirt,
Okay, and then.
which is very nice, by the way. That shirt's beautiful.
I almost wore mine today, but mine's in the wash.
We were actually talking about those t-shirts on the way over, and we were like, oh, it's so soft, it's really strong, it lasts really.
And they don't shrink.
Yeah.
I wear mine to work.
Kudos.
Thank you.
I wear mine to work. It's like a perfect farm work shirt.
We spent a lot of time finding those shirts. I'll get you one, Chris.
You know, when, especially from our office, like, they're very particular about what they put on my skin. You've got comfort.
That's right. You continue to look. You never have to touch.
That's great to know.
Look at-
That's a compliment, thank
You
you.
know it's nocturnal because of that.
Yeah.
That little line that goes down the middle is the pupil, and that tells us that he's nocturnal.
Oh.
I kind of want to put this on your shirt with
Yeah.
the dragon
Should I?
motif that you got going on.
Oh, yeah.
And then can I take a picture?
Yeah.
I'll take a
Oh,
picture
I
of you. Don't mind.
I'm streaming. I heard. Does somebody else want to take?
That's a good
Can I
shot
take a
right
picture?
Hey, I
Send it
love
to
the
me.
places of this guy
Bracadactylus.
here.
Dragon rider.
Hold on. Well, I gotta get the other guy.
Yep. And he's look at the head. It's right there. It's perfect.
We have found.
All right.
Like those.
Bracadactylus, the dragon rider.
So his Latin name is Rhacodactylus leachianum, and I took the Leachianum. You want it on the dragon? Yeah. But I think not the head. Why?
Okay.
Typically grab the
The head.
prey by the head.
Okay.
So if we want them to not think of us as the predator,
Okay.
it's best to stick to
Okay.
the back part.
It's
But
the
what's your name? Great job. All right, so. Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
Feels like super duper moisturized and soft. Like someone
And
super
he's blush.
moisturized.
Soft beard.
Or a Bracadactylus.
It feels like a Rhacodactylus for sure. Yes.
I like that, like,
It's interesting.
two more things. So what's like, sleeps whenever, like, just throughout the day, like, doesn't have a set time of when.
They're probably, you know, a lot of people are hustling. If I wake up late and I look at the day that they must be sick. That's not true. Sometimes I see them on Long Island Sound coming down, they're going to go. Now, you see a raccoon during the day, it's
Yeah, if there's a guinea pig, can I do what Brendan did first?
There might be a guinea pig. There might be a guinea pig. All right, anybody else? Hey, you gotta know your kids, you know? You gotta know your kids. So does anybody know how I knew that?
His tail was right there.
Tail was going up. All right, so now, I missed what you said because I didn't run by a gecko. Say it again. What did you think he felt like?
Tickling.
A little tickly. Something very soft. Is a creature that is what's called an endangered species. The blanket that I put over this box also shows an endangered species. And it amazes me how kids know what this creature is.
An axolotl.
Say it again.
There's an
Who does?
axolotl.
Who has it? Where does the song come from? Minecraft. So if they're not from Minecraft, where are they from? Yes, Mexico's correct. And why do you think I put this blanket over the chinchilla, which I just mentioned is an endangered species?
Chinchillas are found in Mexico and South America.
Chinchillas are not in Mexico unless people have them as pets. But they have something in common with the axolotl, and you do not want this to be something you have in common. But most kids don't know that they're from Mexico, and most kids don't know that they're an endangered species. But most kids do know.
Chinchillas
that
from
is
Mexico.
So, can I then help to learn what I just said? And if they know that they're in trouble and they already believe that they love them, do you think they might be able to do something to save them?
Yeah.
And buying one isn't
Yes,
the
tell
answer.
people to stop hunting.
I hate you more.
Well,
And should
polluted and they've been taken from nature. So can we stop taking them from nature?
Yes.
Can we clean up the water?
Yes.
That takes work, right? It takes work.
Well,
So chinchillas, they're on their way. If an axolotl loses their tail, guess what?
Grows back.
They only can find this out in the laboratory, but they also know that they can grow. Mention, tell us how she's feeling. 2 years up means she's feeling confident, comfortable, and brave. 2 years down means she's nervous, uncomfortable. She is, I want you to help me. Because that's what's going to feel good to her. And if you're afraid, do you want somebody going like this?
No.
When I was afraid as a little kid, my mom might go like this, right? Or like this. Not like this.
That would be nuts.
And not like this. Because that doesn't feel
weird.
good. It is weird. But that's what most people are teaching children to do. To touch animals with 1 or 2 fingers. That's not helping anybody to be kind or gentle. By the way, you all are being perfect when it comes to this. So she just stepped onto my hand and then she just stepped
That's a
off.
good sign. Oh, remember I just stepped on.
She stepped up.
Testing it out.
She stepped up.
Pepper used to do.
Is that your hamster, Pepper?
Until I work with. Pepper would do the same thing.
Are you not coming out? Hmm? You're very quiet. She came. She looks like Mickey Mouse. We're good. Kids, Olivia was born different. Hey, everybody is, right? But for her, what made her name Olivia? Because she should be in the mountains of a place called Bolivia. She doesn't know where it is. And she has a GPS in her car. So she doesn't care about what country she's in, but she does need a particular habitat. And one of the things that I know that you kids can understand, she habitat her, but she never gets to be there. Why does the habitat need her? She would be making a
Plays an
difference.
important role in the ecosystem
Do
there.
you know what it is? You're right. But do you know what it is?
remember.
Don't worry. Go.
Well, usually, animals are important to an ecosystem.
But it is a vital role. You're absolutely correct. And if there weren't predators, for example, snakes eat mice and rats. Mice and rats carry ticks and fleas. Ticks and fleas carry disease. So snakes. True. Similar things happen with the trees. Have more acorns or maple seeds than other years. They call it a mast year. So on those years, you're going to have porcupines, chipmunks, squirrels, mice, anybody that would eat an acorn or maple seed, or any other seed for that matter, their numbers go up those years. So then whose numbers are going to go up the next year? The predator's numbers are going to go up the next year. So it's all tied together, isn't it? We can't have one without the other. So here, that brings us to another thing that makes it has tiny seeds that come from the top of the grass. We and older kids can be the mentor to help them to see things the right way. Be rough with a living friend. Said she was being mean to the kids. And I said, well, what did she do? They said, well, she bit them. I said, well, she was afraid.
Yeah,
She wasn't being mean. That's fear. She's good now, but it took me about 6 months before I brought her anywhere. She has to be comfortable with me before she goes to meet people that she doesn't know. So, reaffirm for her that kids can be kind and kids can be gentle, and I want her to feel that, okay? So, just like this. So, I'm going to get to you in a second. Go. I'll start over here, gentle touch, just like that. I'm listening to you.
We were talking about like with the role they were play if they were in nature.
Yep.
Wouldn't like genetics also be part of it? Because you said there were like different colors.
Yeah, so her genetics are
That is
not
so
the ones that you would want in a wild population because the rocks are gray and she was born white. But genetics are very important. Chinchillas can be black, they can be gray, they can be white, they can be tan. But if the rocks are gray, then you better have the genetics for being gray. So if she was in the population, then it doesn't mean that her baby is going to be gray. Or white for that matter, because they could be either. Genetics is a tough, it's an interesting subject, and we've got a local example. Have you ever seen a black squirrel?
Yes. All
So,
it was like, yeah.
They are gray squirrels, but they are not leucistic, which is what this is. This white characteristic is not albino, because if it was albino, she would have red eyes, she would have pink skin, white hair, no gray in the tail, no gray here, no gray here, and the eyes would be red. So she's not albino, she's leucistic, which means she has some color. But then there's another possibility, which is melanistic. A black leopard, melanistic. A black panther, melanistic. The black gray squirrels that you might see in the area, which we didn't have around here when I was a kid. The only place I saw when I was a kid was New York City, because the genetics get trapped on an island. And what is New York City? An island. And what's on that island? Their island's on an island, right? Because the park is surrounded by what? City. So that population of squirrels in that park isn't going to likely leave, and new ones aren't likely coming in, just like an island. I went to British Columbia looking for their spirit bears.
Oh, yeah.
1 in 10 black bears in the area that I went to is born white.
That's so good. Yeah, I heard of those.
Yeah, I have too.
Just checking. Albino means a lack of pigment, right?
Yes.
Zero.
Melanistic excess.
Yeah.
Albino means zero
Then
pigment.
put your hand in front of the face. I
Well,
know
yes,
something,
that's what I
but
did.
that's not- Let's see, I need a shoulder. Whose shoulder can I have? Not permanent. Can you, I like your shirt. Can you move your hair off your shoulder? This is exactly what I was saying before. Does this make us gentle? No. Does this make us gentle? No. What makes us gentle? That's what makes us gentle. Put your arm out straight. Step forward a little bit. Okay? Guys, chinchillas didn't disappear from nature because they were falling out of the mountains. Chinchillas disappeared from nature because people took them
And one of them
from
was
the
pets.
mountains.
Oh, she wants
Well, unfortunately, back when they were taking
Oh, for
them,
fur.
it was for fur coats. Yep.
But these days.
Cats are not being taken. because I like that name because it rhymes with
Bolivia.
Bolivia, which is one of 4 countries where chinchillas used to live. In 1 year, 1 million chinchillas were taken from the mountains of Bolivia. Kids here old enough to know the word sustainable?
I'm an adult.
Guess what? That's not sustainable. You can't do that on this planet and expect that the planet's going to continue to be the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
They're important. We are too. But we have to decide how we're going to help. They don't. How do they help?
By doing what they do, or
eat
living.
and they poop and they help.
Yeah, by doing what they
If
do.
pooping was the way we help, gosh, we'd be really good, right? On this planet.
We'd be rich.
Because everybody does it.
We'd be rich.
But guys, we got to pick our own way, right? So for me, is gardening a good way for me to give back?
Yeah.
Rescuing animals, is that a good way to give back?
Yeah.
But look, you find your own way, right? My wife went to, what's the place called? Trader Joe's. And she picked up food at Trader Joe's that they couldn't sell, so they give it to Rebecca, who brings it to a sanctuary that is rescuing pigs.
Oh, those are happy pigs.
Well, she bumped into somebody else that's a volunteer, and that volunteer was coming from food bank or food pantry. So the one person is wanting to help pigs, the other person is wanting to help humans. Are they both doing good?
Yes.
They're both doing good.
Pigs are the best, the natural fertilizers.
My wife, she's the curator at the Wolf Conservation Center in North. For her job, she cares for wolves. But on her free time, she's helping pigs. Every day she's collecting food for a rescue group, which you might want to know about, called Arthur's Acres.
Oh, looking good.
And she's got a fundraiser right now for her birthday, which was yesterday. She's raising money for Arthur's Acres. What did she tell all of us? I don't want anything. I want you to give money to the pigs.
I love that.
Very proud.
I bet those wolves are adorable.
Little hedgy
So it seems that I'm about to be the parent to 3 more hedgehogs. No. Unfortunately, there was somebody, I think it was in Connecticut actually, this past week or so, that they lost their animals because they had too many, way too many.
Hoarder situation.
And I don't know this person, but I don't believe this person is a bad person.
No.
But I do
Somebody
believe
who
this
needs
person needs help because they can't give the care that the animals need. Those animals have to go somewhere. Rebecca opened up their hospital at the Wolf Center so that those pigs could get fixed, so that that problem doesn't continue because the people that had them letting them breathe. So I love when organizations work together. Embassy.
Good.
So I will go from being a daddy to 4 hedgehogs, and guess what? Right? Work for the organization, volunteer for the organization, and I bet you have more volunteers. We do. So if you're not a volunteer somewhere, I hope you will. I hope you. So if you'd like to touch, I've been told by children younger than you that touching a hedgehog is like touching or petting a hairbrush, which I kind of like. And as I'm getting older, I have less of that on my head. Poison his own poison or venom, so he's got to get it from something
What
else.
they eat, the insects.
So they eat things that are poisonous. There's a number of creatures that do that. Poison dart frogs, for example. If they don't eat the poisonous insects, the ants that they typically eat, then guess what?
Is it poison?
They're not. That's a non-poison.
now?
If he was, would I let you touch?
He does not.
It need to be scorpion, an emperor scorpion, and eat it. Because who do I love? Both of them. Put them both together. No.
So
Eat it, but he doesn't need to. Why does he need to eat scorpions in the wild? Because he needs the poison to protect wild neighbors that he has. And I like this concept. Think about your wild neighbors. Who are very few people know.
Coyotes.
Honestly, that's one of them.
Foxes.
That's another one.
Deer. Yeah, we have
Gray and red.
Yeah,
Gray you may
red.
never see, but they're out
I've
there.
seen red. I've seen red one
That's
time.
more common.
Yeah.
That's more
I've
common.
seen
There's a
red.
family of red
And
monkeys
we-
in my
I've seen some red, but my everywhere,
he's so
so we
cute.
kinda see everything.
Gray foxes can actually climb.
I know, I've
wow.
seen them do that on
Hairbrush.
videos.
I was gonna say, you seen one do that in real life?
No, on
He's
videos.
Sonic.
I was about to be jealous.
I wish I saw one in real life do that.
You're very gentle, my friend.
I won't.
You're
When I
good.
become a photographer, I'll make pictures. Not before I get a picture of a great fox.
So for him, Africa, let's think about that. Who would his wild neighbors be in Africa?
Lion.
Lions, cheers, leopard, bees.
To him.
Yum.
Because they'll eat him.
Yum.
Honey badgers,
Oh yeah.
pythons, owls, hawks. There's a lot of predators that would eat him. He's living among giants, but it's not the giants that he really needs to worry about. It's some of the smaller predators that he would have to worry about. So when he gets scared, he curls up in a ball and he hides his cute little like furry belly. Then he's covered with spines. If he's eaten the scorpion, he's already licked his spines, and what did he put on his spines?
Poison.
So then the lion comes and is sniffing at the cute little hedgehog, and the cute little hedgehog pokes him in the nose and injects some venom into the lion's nose. It's not going to kill the lion,
That's gonna deter him.
but raise your hand if you would like to see a tough lion running away from a cute little hedgehog. I feel guilty about it.
Learn his lesson for
They can't get them out.
I should not want to see that because this is going to be very embarrassing for that lion. Because imagine he goes home to his children. Does he want to admit to his children
no.
what just happened? No. Imagine if the day before he was bitten in the nose by the African bullfrog. Because that can happen too. Most people don't think frogs have teeth, but that frog that you guys met today has sharp teeth.
Yeah.
Sir, may I please get pictures in? If you don't mind.
I don't. He's always wanted to be a star.
He's got star quality.
Fire ant. Good.
Oh, look at him.
You got it. Good.
If I give him a different name, I do Sonic, but Zim works.
Well, you know, I think there's a lot of hedgehogs out there named Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Too many.
And they're named after a character in a game.
Yeah.
So you can imagine why myself as an educator would prefer to name them something that helps people to learn about him. And so I named him Zim. Because I wish he could be in Zimbabwe. And you know where I have been?
Zimbabwe.
3 times.
Oh my god.
I can't take him with me.
I am
He's stuck.
Kind of hard. It's a little.
But if you ever get a chance to go to Zimbabwe,
He's a little.
how are you doing for time? How much time? 2:10. So when would you like me to be looking at here?
The bus is going to be leaving here at like 2.
Okay.
It's 2:10 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you need time for something else?
Just.
Bathroom break?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Let's do 10 minutes.
Is there a snake
yes.
I want to see the snake. I love snakes.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. So look, we have 10 minutes left. Okay. So we'll kind of do a little bit of a speed round. Okay.
I always wear
Deal.
because it's like a snake around my neck. Because I've had snakes around my neck.
So when I do bring up the snake, I won't let anybody put it around their neck. And I'll explain why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choke this to death.
They have no interest in choking you. But
It would be strangling
if you have an animal around your neck, you can't see what
Yeah.
it's doing. That's not smart, right? If I'm an animal handler, and I'm very good at it because I've been doing it for a long time, and I learned from people that are also
You
very
watch
good
his
at it,
head.
and they never put snakes around their necks. But I did when I was a kid because I thought it was cool. And why do we think that it's cool? We think that the person that's doing it is brave. And why would we think that they're brave? Because we think that what they're doing might be dangerous and we don't want to do it. But then they go and do it, it's like, ooh, they're brave. Are they brave for doing something that they don't know?
No,
is
they're
not a good
stupid.
idea? I wouldn't say stupid. Uninformed.
Oh, okay.
Uninformed, right?
Okay.
So, I did it when I was a kid. But here's why I don't anymore. One time, when I had a friend of mine over, he had my Burmese python around his neck.
Oh.
Nothing bad happened, so don't worry, everybody made it fun, right? But another friend came in, slammed the door,
Oh,
he
scared
said,
it.
"What's up, guys?" Snakes can't hear, but they feel vibration.
Yeah.
That slamming door scared that snake. That snake wasn't John that scared the snake. It was the other guy who shouldn't have come in that room that way.
Yeah.
It wasn't really
He
welcome.
could have constricted because he could have got scared, so he constricted.
the snake got scared and squeezed John. John got scared for good reason, because that snake, everything worked out fine.
Yes.
I went at the snake. Redfoot tortoise, leopard tortoise. Leopard tortoise, Venice of Africa. Going to be the seeds of fruits and I think she's spreading them.
I got a potential. I know a potential partner.
So, kids, sometimes my animals do have babies, but do you think it's because I want them to have babies? Not really. Because if they have babies, who has to take care of those babies? And I'm stuck with it, right? And do I love that tortoise?
Yes.
Yes, but do you know how many tortoises I have now?
How many?
About 20. And how many tortoises did I need in my life?
One.
None.
Oh, hey, he's walking away because he feels offended.
You want me to
Look, I love them all, there's no doubt about it. But hey, here's why you don't need 20 tortoises in your life. So far, we've seen 2 tortoises. One has peed, the other 3. One peed, one pooped. All are now going away. Say goodbye.
Bye, tortoises.
Bye.
Can anybody tell me what is a turtle shell made of? Oh,
Keratin.
pass that, please. It's fragile. Made of, yes?
Okay, I know.
No, it is.
You're close. The shell has scales. The scales are keratin. That's what your fingernail's made of. And that's what gives them their color, which is what
Calcite.
gives them their greatest protection. Because their color is going to give them camouflage. And if the predators can't, what? They can't eat them, right? So what's the shell made of? If you look inside, it should go, please don't do that. Look inside, you'll see a line that goes down the middle. Yes, so what's the shell made of? Correct. Most people don't know that.
It's part of their skeleton.
Yep. Okay, you touch.
Touch, touch.
Okay, I never like to surprise anybody, especially with an animal that might make some people nervous. This is the snake.
Alright, let's get.
So her name is Maddie, because she should live on the island of Madagascar, where they like to move it.
Move it.
I like to move it.
I don't think I can move it anymore.
Oh.
If you would like to help me to hold her. So, to help me to hold her, I want you to stand up. But stay where you are. Okay? Stand in front of the table.
Hold on.
Turn around on your shoulder, but not your neck. Correct.
Neela, Miriam, you're gonna stand with your shoulder.
Plus, if I did put her around my neck, who knows this snake best? Correct, but I'm not going to. But shoulder. Okay, so get a little closer together. Now, I want you guys to bring your hands in towards the center. So bring your hands in towards the center. Yep, and get nice and close together. Good. This is a Dumerel's boa. So most boa constrictors live in South America, Central America, and some in North America. Guys, lower your hands a little bit so our friend. Yeah, you got it. Good. But this one comes from Madagascar, which is an island on the other side of Africa. So there's a theory that I have that very, very slowly, as the continents spread apart, Africa was attached to South America, and North America was attached to Europe. So I think that this boa got to, and very slowly.
Question, what's her name?
Maddie, because she should be on the island of
Funny,
where they like to
my name is
move it. Maggie.
That activated one of my vocals in Madagascar.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I love that.
yeah,
That's what it smells.
she's to go.
Straight.
Now, she could also be sensing something that she doesn't hear, and then she goes the other way.
That would be us. So.
That would be us. You guys use the bathroom, and the next stop will be the bus, okay? Yeah. Set up.
You want help?
Yeah, if you want to bring
Oh, it's still up. This is a reminder, if you need to use the bathroom, now is a good time to do that. If you would like to get a drink of water from the water fountain, now is a good time to do that.
Give me a second.
Oh, wait.
Each of
To Dan.
Oh, Darthwin Games and Twitch.
So they're gonna, anyone who wants to can tune in, huh?
Yeah, I don't really have any viewers, but I can save the video though.
Because that's what I take now. Why don't you take that box there?
Okay.
Can you take, it's got the snacks? Me? Yep, there's a bag on the floor.
Slowly, I don't know who this is.
Guys, don't put your finger inside there, okay?
What's out there?
Go in the crate.
I'm gonna ask you guys to come stand over here so that we have a place to put all of the things.
Oh, it's a chinchilla.
I know.
All right, I think I'm going to go inside and walk down.
All right, again, if you guys would come and stand on this side, please. Dan and Heather, come stand on this side.
My
please.
first pig.
What figure was he?
Oh, you're trying to give it back to me? Oh, thank you.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, you can peep at the door there. Dan, I'm gonna ask you to stay on the side of me.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
So guys, together, if we can't, Kuni, come.
Kuni,
Kuni, come. All right. Bad.
Oink, oink.
Don't think the orthopedist would like me to do that. Okay, I cannot.
He's almost ready.
Look at this. Look at him. He's so ready.
Are we counting?
On the count of 3, Kuni, sit. 1, 2, 3.
Kuni, sit.
See, he was waiting. Everybody say, good boy.
Good boy.
Now, anyone that wants to pet him, do not put your hand on his face. I can't stress this enough, guys. Keep your hands away from animals' faces unless you know them really well, like you know you're going to get.
What are you doing?
Get over here. Piggy, he knows there's fruit on top of the box. Get over here. Piggy.
Kuni, come.
All right, so who would like to pet him?
Hold on.
Who would like to pet him?
Here's what I'm gonna say. If you would like to pet the pig, come and get in line behind Neela right
You
here.
would like to.
May I hold
Pennsylvania, Magamitua.
We're gonna wash your hands beforehand.
Oh, there he goes.
No, that's for after.
For after? Okay.
Yep.
We got the oink.
Okay.
All right.
Now, Kuni,
Oink, oink.
would you like this? Yes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
must sit.
Oink, oink.
You must sit. You have to sit. You have to sit. You just have to sit. That's what it is.
Kuni, sit.
He needs me to kneel down. Sit, Piggy. It's my ankles that are hurting more now that I've hurt my knee because I'm walking funny. It's like, it's just
Look at that bag.
all right. So I need you to come like in 3s or 4s.
Okay,
So
we
you
can do
come
it.
around the back of the piggy.
So hold on. I'm gonna be the gatekeeper.
Excellent.
We have
Gatekeepers are
1,
good.
2, and 3, right? You guys can pet the pig from the neck backwards.
Yep.
Maggie, would you like stay over here so that I can keep track? You guys can touch the pig. Here, I'll do it.
He's coarse. Don't expect him to be soft like a chinchilla. I didn't say he's a horse. He's a pig. But he's coarse, which rhymes with
Horse. Of course.
You're getting some of my best material.
All right. If you would like to wash your hands, you can come over here, and I'm gonna say that Henry, Maggie, and Dan can go next.
I think Cooney thinks that he's a kid. I don't think he knows he's a pig. I adopted him when he was a baby, and he was living on a farm where he did not have a great future. He wouldn't have lived probably to his 2nd birthday. But on my farm, he just celebrated his 7th birthday.
Does he like belly
And he
rubs?
could potentially celebrate 20 or more on my
His
farm.
hair is like so coarse.
He loves his belly rub.
Our new guinea pigs are obsessed.
You have guinea hogs?
We have guinea hogs. Let me get my photos. Here, I'll show you.
Did everybody get to pet that wanted to pet?
Not yet. I'm just waiting.
Come on, sweetheart. You got it.
Yeah, we're not going all golf fun.
Use the draft horse.
Do you not want to?
The pig is big.
Too much going on. What's your name?
Dara, would you step over next to Henry, please?
We're not going all golf fun.
We're going hog wild now.
We're not going to all golf fun.
Oh,
It's a hog heaven.
Middletown, H.H. Stonewall Farm.
beautiful.
I forgot some of them are no longer.
We have a Frisian and we have a
If you
Mini
happened
Dog.
to come, I would have. Yeah.
I live here.
Wow.
He's peeing in private. Very polite.
Wait, where's the pig? Oh, he's over there.
Showing this service peeing there.
Thank you, guys.
Goodbye, chicken.
All right, Nine, you got your seat? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm worried about transporting it.
Excuse me. That's for chicken, a very important question. Goodness, you are gorgeous.
Oink, oink. Oink, oink.
Who do you belong to?
Oh!
Oh, dinner time.
Oink, oink. Little curly tail. Somebody's hungry. Oh, here comes the chicken.
Pouring down on us. Mary, stop it. I can't.
Get up there, baby.
Oh, look at him chowing down.
The chicken loves her too.
They're buddies.
Oh, oh.
They live on my farm.
Watch out, you don't want to get winged.
Can I see the chicken?
So this is a farm fresh. Yes, because some of those are going home with you. She laid that egg on the way. Organic. Free range.
Hey, Piggy. Oink, oink, oink.
Chicken.
Oink,
Wink, wink.
oink, I was about to take one of the flowers because I want to press one and put it in my journal so I can write down what happened.
Thank you so much, guys.
This is my little nest I made
Oh, nice.
right here.
Okay, so there's one more plane.
Yeah.
Max.
We'll put this on my balcony. You'll get some birds out there.
All right, would you like any help?
Wait, can I cool egg?
Yeah, that's Hannah's egg. She laid it on the way.
Contact this, a dragon rider. Nope. I'm gonna go. When's everybody go?
That's it?
And I have a perfect outfit planned.
You do? Excellent. Yes, we're gonna be there on the 21st. Is this Ian?
You have no idea what I got.
I believe it is. I mean, this is
fine.
Oh, wait, you good memory. I remember lining it up on the table.
Yes. I see. And he had it was blue. Wait, Ian, yes.
Wait,
All right. Yes, please come. That's there. This is Kim's. They brought that.
do you?
All right.
That's mine.
I have to go to the bus.
Wait, do you?
Do you think that you could wait long enough to figure out about those guys there? Okay.
Wait, do you have like the airdrop?
I can take your photos if you have them. If you have a.
Yeah, can you set? Can I give you my number or?
Send me an email and then I have your email. I'm gonna send
Yeah.
things out.
Okay, yeah. So the picture you took of me.
Yes, I will.
Okay,
Send that to
yeah.
you.
Just send it to me by email.
I will.
Okay.
Oh, and then you'll email me that invoice. Say, we'll see. Heather would give you a hug, but she specified it.
And then I do, different events. Yeah, I know. I just don't want to get phoned up.
Oh, too close to the book.
Yeah. Cute. We dress up as the three kings. It's hysterical. We have to wear beards and everything. So funny.
Sir, I'm really sorry. Yeah, can I ask you to back up? Can I ask you to back up about 5 or 6 feet?
Okay, sorry.
They just don't know you.
Oh, okay.
It's on Route 34.
Got used
Now
to
we're right here in town.
Oh, okay.
That's a warning sound. That's
Oh, it is? Okay.
I totally.
That surprised me. She was so good
No, I
hiking
thought-
with her.
It's not like a sound you think would come out of this kind of an animal.
You okay, baby?
That's an alarm call. Come on over. I just gotta clean up your.
And your farm? Can you visit your farm?
By appointment, because if I'm here, I can't. Try not to get splashed, but. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to clean up. But then the farms were, here, look, you broke. That's on there. Look. And you get a class, and then we do the, one depends with all the animals, you learn about the whole farm, not just the animals, and then you go on the TV and learn about. Oh, no, you didn't give me that bag. And then, we have a big garden that is there, and we're working on the little streamside meditation trail that goes to a little waterfall, and so it's fun.
Right.
Oh, goats. Oh.
We're gonna come back to you, Gavin. We're gonna come back.
Oh, this is goat yoga?
We're gonna try again.
All right.
Dan?
Yeah.
Dan,
So,
pleasure meeting you.
oh, nice meeting you too.
I don't know, fist bump, handshake, I don't know what you like, but
Yeah.
nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
Hey.
See you again.
Yeah.
Thank you for your help, too.
Yeah, Dragon Boy.
All right. See you later, stream. See you all next time.